Hello everyone, my name is Bridger Webb, lead broadcaster here at Webb Sports Broadcasting. As is with most live broadcastings, technical difficulties are bound to come forth at any moment, and unfortunately tonight's live taping of the district tournament was plagued with a handful. Now during the upcoming video, you will hear an audio glitch throughout parts of the game where the background audio will sound choppy, meanwhile the audio for my microphone will stay linear. Unfortunately, you will also have a video glitch during the bottom of the fifth inning, which our camera malfunctioned. So you will have everything available to you, both scoreboard and audio, just not the video. We apologize immensely for these technical difficulties. We have already troubleshot these mishaps and will take steps to avoid them in the future. Also, as we get access to better and more equipment, soon these issues will become a non-factor. We appreciate your understanding, and we thank you for watching regardless. Now, without any further ado, we present to you the 6A District 2 Tournament Quarterfinals.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Forest High School as tonight we get ready for playoff baseball action here at Wayne Yancey Field as the hosting Forest High School Wildcats number 4 seed take on the number 5 seed Leon High School Lions out of Tallahassee. Hello, everybody. I'm Bridger Webb coming to you live from Wayne Yancey Field at Forest High School in Ocala, Florida, as we get ready for the first round of the 2021 FHSAA Class 6 District 2 Tournament Quarterfinals, as the Wildcats again take on the Lions out of Leon High School. Wildcats coming into tonight's game with a record of 17-8, 2-5 in league play. Again, they come in as the number 4 seed in tonight's game. Wildcats are hot right now on a 7-win streak. Their last was the season finale, the 6-5 win over the Villages Charter School this past Thursday on the 22nd. Right now they're ranked number 98th in the state of Florida, 21st in 6A baseball. Meanwhile, the Lions from Tallahassee come into tonight's game with a record of 13-12. They're also 2-5 in league play. Coming into tonight's game, the 5th seed in this tournament. Their last game was a 4-0 loss against McClay High School, also on the 22nd. They're ranked 151st in the state, 31st in 6A, and once again they come in the 5th seed in tonight's game. Wildcats tonight are wearing their home uniforms, the white tops, green shoulders, white bottoms. And the Lions from Tallahassee, Leon High School, wearing their red tops and gray bottoms. As we're getting ready to go to lead off the first inning and lead off the game, this is the second baseman, number 22, Eddie Castillo, getting set for the plate tonight. On the mound tonight for the Wildcats will be the senior number 10, Ty Moody. And the first pitch sent away, and we're ready to go to get this game going. The first pitch is a ball. Wildcats are getting ready to make their 46th appearance here in postseason tournament play. The Leon High School Lions in the dugout, letting the Wildcats hear their roar as a swing and a miss will be fouled away behind him, gingerly rolling into the fence in front of us. As we get set now, Castillo for the 2-2. Moody with the windup and sends it. This is going to be hit out just past the second baseman. And the center fielder is there to make the play. A diving catch from the center fielder out there. Fantastic play. That's Harrison Pasola out there on the diving catch. And this will be out number 1. And this will bring on the next batter for the Lions. This is going to be the pitcher, number 4, Andrew Penny. Penny gets set to go. Senior pitcher coming into tonight's game with an average of 304, 4 RBIs, 4 doubles, as he takes a big swing and a miss. Strike number 1. Moody gets set. This one gets hit out into the third base line, and this will be fouled away. Ty Moody, the senior pitcher, tonight's game with a record of 1-0, has an ERA of 2.05, I should say. 44.1 innings pitched. So he'll tack onto that count, and a big swing and a miss will be strike number 3 and out number 2. This will send Penny back to the dugout. Making way now will be the catcher number 5, Rowan Tarbert. Tarbert with bases empty, 2 away here at the top of the first. In the first round of the Class 6A District 2 baseball tournament. First pitch will be a ball. Ty Moody coming into tonight's game with 27 walks, 64 strikeouts. The batter wasn't set, so that pitch will not count. Moody gets set on the mound. The windup, sends it. This will be low in the dirt. Ball number 2. Tarbert steps back in, gets ready for the 2-0. And this one gets called strike number 1. Again, bases empty, 2 away, 2 quickly away. Umpire calls quick time. Moody with the windup, sends it. This will be strike number 2. We're at an even count here at 2. Get a piece of this one over to the shortstop. Bradley White sends it over to Tyler Rogers, and this is out number 3, and this will quickly retire the side. Well, 3 up, 3 down for the Wildcats as they get set to lead off the bottom of the first inning. Bradley White the second, Aaron Stelligenis and Trevor Murray due up first for the Wildcats. We'll take a quick break, folks, and we'll be right back. You're watching the first round of the district tournament on Webb's Sports Broadcasting. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Wayne Yancey Field, folks. Getting ready to lead off the bottom of the first. This is the shortstop, number 17, Bradley White the second, making his way onto the plate for the Wildcats. Pitching tonight for the Lions will be number 4, Andrew Penny. As White gets set for the first pitch of the bottom of the first. And he'll hit this one out to the second baseman. This will be a in time and an easy pitch and catch from second to first base. And this will be a quick first out for the Wildcats. Aaron Stelligenis now coming onto the plate for the Wildcats. Third baseman is leading the team on a batting average right now. He's coming into tonight's game with an average of .411. 14 RBIs, 1 double, as he has bases empty, 1 away. And he will take strike number 1. Penny coming into tonight's game with a record of 4-3, ERA of 2.02. Stelligenis hits a line drive over the Lions dugout. Stelligenis gets set, and a swing and a miss. He chases this one, and this will be strike number 3, and a strikeout for Penny. And out number 2 for the Wildcats. Coming onto the plate now will be the second baseman, number 7, Trevor Murray. That was Penny's 33rd strikeout of the season. As Murray gets set to go. Sophomore coming into tonight's game with an average of .314. As he takes ball number 1. Murray has 1 of 4 home runs on the Wildcats. Could be a 5th tonight, who knows? As he takes a big swing at this one. This will be fouled out behind the fence over by first base. Murray gets set for the 1-1. And he sends this one a little low. Murray will not chase. This will be second ball. We get ready now for the 2-1. Base is empty. 2 away here at the bottom of the first. Pitch again goes low, just outside. This will be ball number 3, and Murray's now comfortably ahead to go with a 3-1. Murray gets a piece of this one. This will worm burn just past the shortstop. This will be a base hit for the second baseman. Base hit single for Murray, bringing on Tyler Thomas, number 11, the catcher for the Wildcats. The junior catcher with an average of 279 coming into tonight's game. 19 RBIs as he now has a runner on first and 2 away at the bottom of the first. As the senior pitcher gets set to go for the Lions with the windup and sends this one. This will be called strike 1. Wildcats entering their 46th tournament appearance in school history. They're 20-25 overall, 0-4 in the finals. And this is their first appearance in the postseason since 2018. As the catcher takes strike number 2. Last appearance in 2018 was a loss in the first round to Wharton High School out of Tampa. They lost 8-1 in that game. Looking to change the tide in their postseason luck as Murray's attempting to steal, and he will be successful as he does so, making his way over to second just in time. That was the 13th stolen base for Trevor Murray. As Thomas gets set for the 0-2. Runner in scoring position, 2 away at the bottom of the first. Penny with the windup, sends it. And they're going to call this strike 3, and he is out of there. The second strikeout for Penny tonight so far. His 34th of the season as we get ready to go to switch sides and get ready for the top of the second. Both teams making quick work of one another, getting a feel for each other as we're getting ready to go for the second inning of this first round of the high school Class 6A District 2 baseball tournament. We'll take a quick break, folks. I want to thank you for tuning in to Webb Sports Broadcasting. I'm Bridger Webb. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Wayne Yancey Field, folks. Getting ready for the top of the second. This is Kieran Hemingway. Hemingway hits this one way out in the left field. And the left fielder is there to make the play for the Wildcats. That's Caden Smith, the freshman out there. This will be an easy catch for him. This will be out number 1 for the Lions. One up, one down as Austin Rayborn, the shortstop, number 18 for the Lions, makes his way onto the plate at his first at-bat tonight. Moody sends this one in the strike zone. Ty Moody picked up his 65th strikeout in the first inning. His walk to strikeout ratio is relatively great, as he only has 27 walks and now 65 strikeouts. Rayborn gets set now for the 1-1. And he's going to get hit by the pitch, and this will send Rayborn out to first on a hit by the pitch. So after the walk, this will bring up the right fielder, number 14, Caleb Richards. Senior right fielder has an average of 227 coming into tonight's game. 4 RBIs and 2 doubles. As he gets set with a runner on first and 1 away at the top of the second. Moody sends this one in a swing and a miss. And he does get just a piece of this one. The slightest little ting was heard throughout Wayne Yancey Field. So this will be fouled away, and we get set down for the 0-1. Rayborn will advance out to second on a balk, it appears. Umpires are going to discuss this one real quick. Looks like the third baseman coach and the third base umpire having some quick words. But as it appears so far, Austin Rayborn has advanced up to second. Umpire still with his helmet off, discussing the play at hand. It's Coach Jed Yancey speaking with the umpires, discussing the call. I want to thank you folks again for tuning in to Webb Sports Broadcasting. I'm Bridger Webb, coming to you from Wayne Yancey Field here at Forest High School in Ocala, Florida. We're now watching the first round of the 2021 FHSAA Class 6A District 2 tournaments. The umpire making his way back behind home plate. Helmet is on. And it looks like the play stands, so Austin Rayborn is in fact on second base, and Caleb Richards gets now set for the 0-1. So a runner on second now and one away. As Rayborn's creeping off of the bag back there. Moody now on the mound. Takes a quick glance behind him. Sends it, and a big swing and a miss will be strike number 2. We get set now for the 0-2. Richards gets set, as does Moody. Moody sends it, and a swing and a miss will be strike number 3 and strikeout number 2 for Ty Moody. Second strikeout tonight for the senior pitcher. Bringing up now the designated hitter. This is number 17, Alejandro Valenzuela. Valenzuela has a runner on second and now 2 away at the top of the second. Moody attempt to make the runner on second flinch, it appears. So he gets set on the mound again. Moody sends the first one. This will be called strike number 1 for Valenzuela. Ty Moody on the mound, getting ready for the 0-1 pitch. Lions getting loud in their dugout. Moody sends this one into the dirt. This will be ball number 1. For the Leon Lions out of Tallahassee, this is their 74th appearance in postseason tournaments. Their first appearance was in 1926, and their last was in 2012. They're 35-38 overall in tournament appearances. Alejandro Valenzuela will take ball number 2. In finals appearances, the Lions are 17-23 overall. The Lions are 4-time state champions. Ty Moody gets set, sends this one. This will be a little outside and be ball number 3. Designated hitter now comfortably ahead of the count, 3-1. Moody on the mound, the windup, sends it. And this will be ball number 4 and a walk for the designated hitter. Coming onto the plate now will be the center fielder, number 23, Nick Taylor. Taylor will have a runner on first and second with 2 away here at the top of the second. As Ty Moody hopefully comes up with another strikeout for his team. Wind up and sends this one, and this will be called strike number 1. Taylor, the senior, coming into tonight's game with an average of 246, with only 5 RBIs as he takes a big swing and a miss in strike number 2. Taylor now in the box in his stance. And Ty Moody on the mound gets set. Moody with the windup, sends this one. And a swing and a miss will be strike number 3 and the strikeout that he was looking for. Moody's able to pitch himself out of a pickle in that one, leaving a runner on first and second stranded, and we will get set for the bottom of the second inning. We're still tied at 0, folks. In the first round of the 6A District 2 tournament, Wildcats taking on the Leon High School Tigers. And we'll take a quick break and be right back, folks. You're watching Webb Sports Broadcasting. Welcome back to Wayne Yancey Field, folks. Getting ready for the bottom of the second. This is the first baseman, Tyler Rogers, coming to his first at-bat of the game. And the first pitch sent his way will be strike number 1. First baseman coming into tonight's game with an average of 297. 1 home run under his belt as he takes strike number 2. Rogers gets set now for the 0-2, the quick 0-2. Wind up, sends this one. And they'll call this strike number 3, and Rogers is out of there on a strikeout. That's a 3rd strikeout tonight for Penny. As Colton Smith, the designated hitter, makes his way onto the mound for the Wildcats. Smith hits this one out into right field. Right fielder's chasing for it. And he's there to make the play. This will be a quick out, number 2. So quickly, 2 up, 2 down for the Wildcats. As the right fielder now, number 3, Conor George, coming onto the plate. Base is empty and 2 quickly away for the Wildcats. George gets set with an average of 176 in tonight's game as he hits this one out. Flies it high and over the Wildcat dugout. This will be foul number 1. George now gets set for the 0-1. Base is empty, 2 away. And he takes the windup and sends this one. And this will be strike number 2. Pitcher gets set, sends this one. And this will be ball number 1 now. Penny now on the mound, gets ready, sends this in, and a swing and a miss, a live ball, and this will be an easy pitch and catch. Well, not so easy, actually. The first baseman loses it just a little bit, was able to regain it for out number 3, and this will very quickly send everyone back to the dugout. Well, the Wildcats get 3 up and 3 down very fast as we get ready now for the top of the 3rd. We do Due up for the Lions will be the right fielder Philip Garcia, and then restarting the lineup will be Eddie Castillo and Andrew Penny, the pitcher. I want to thank you folks again for tuning in tonight on Webb Sports Broadcasting. I'm Bridger Webb, coming to you live from Wayne Yancey Field. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the top of the third, folks. Welcome back to Wayne Yancey Field, folks. You're getting ready for the top of the third inning. This is the right fielder, number 25, Philip Garcia, on the plate for the Lions. And he will take strike number one. We're still tied 0 apiece going into the top of the third in the first round of the district tournament. Is Ty Moody still on the mound for the Wildcats as he throws strike number 2 Garcia's way. Moody with 3 strikeouts so far tonight. Looking to come up with number 4 right here, right now, as he's on the mound with the windup and sends it. Looking to bait Garcia into chasing it. Be unsuccessful. Garcia will take ball number 1. Garcia, the freshman left fielder, coming into tonight's game with an average of 200. Moody sends this one in. This will be right off of the catcher's foot, bouncing up behind him. So Garcia gets set now for the 2-2. Moody with the windup and sends it in. They're going to call this one strike 3, and Garcia is out of there. 4th strikeout tonight for Ty Moody. His 68th of the season, making way now for Eddie Castillo, the second baseman. This will restart the batting lineup for the Lions. Moody on fire as far as pitching so far tonight. So he throws strike number 1 towards Castillo's way. Castillo tips and fouls this one behind him into the fence. Sophomore second baseman with a .262 average. 7 RBIs, 5 doubles. There's the 2-0, or the 0-2, beg your pardon, turns into the 1-2. Moody on mound, gets set, winds up, sends it, and a swing and a miss will be strike number 3 and strikeout number 2 this inning for Ty Moody. And that is strikeout number 69 on the season for Ty Moody. Nice. On plate now for the Lions will be number 4, Andrew Penny, the pitcher. First pitch is just a hair inside. Penny hits this one way high in the air. Air traffic control was called on that one as it gets fouled up behind him into the fencing areas behind us. So Penny now for the 1-1. Penny now gets set for the 1-2. Base is empty, 2 away here. It's Ty Moody on the mound with the windup and sends this in. This will be a live ball. Catcher's there. Back over to Tyler Rogers, and this will be out number 3, putting the Lions back into their den. So 3 up, 3 quickly down. As the Wildcats now getting ready to go for the bottom of the third inning. Still scoreless after 2.5. Due up for the Wildcats will be the center fielder Harrison Pisola, Caden Smith, and Bradley White II to restart the batting lineup. We'll take a quick break, folks. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Wayne Yancey Field, getting ready for the bottom of the third inning. This is the center fielder, number 24, Harrison Pisola. Senior gets set to lead off the inning for the Wildcats. Andrew Penny still on the mound for the Wildcats. So he gets set to go with the windup and sends it, and they'll call this strike number 1. Penny on mound getting set to go for the Lions as he sends this one, and this will be called ball number 1. Penny on the mound, getting ready, has 35 strikeouts this season up to this point. That's including the 3 so far tonight. As a swing and a miss will be strike number 2 for the center fielder. Penny with a chance to grab strikeout number 36 here. So he's on the mound with the windup. And this will be ball number 2. Even out that count to 2-2. Pisola in the box gets set and takes ball number 3. Brings this to a full count.
Go, Harry.
Pisola gets set for the full count. Penny on mound sends this one in, and this will be a walk for Pisola. Ball number 4 will take him over to first base.
Caden Smith.
Peace up, A-Town. Let's go.
The left fielder, number 18, Caden Smith, on plate now for the Wildcats with a one of the best walkout songs I've heard this season. As he bunts this one into the foul territory behind him, behind first base line. Smith has a runner on first. No outs here at the bottom of the 3rd. We're still tied at 0. As Smith, the freshman left fielder, gets set in bunting formation. Nearly catches Pisola on first. Pisola is able to jump back in time. But Smith will pick up ball number 1 as we get set now for the 1-1. Left fielder with an average of 300 coming into tonight's game. An attempt to pick off the runner on first is unsuccessful. Penny now gets set for the Lions with a windup and sends this one. This will get.
No, he's out! He's out! He's out of the box!
Well, Smith thought this one was in play. Umpire calls this one fouled.
Inside of the box.
So we get ready now for the 1-2.
Dude, he's outside of the...
Smith now gets ready for the 1-2. Runner on first, no outs at the bottom of the 3rd. Penny now sends this one. And this will be strike number 3 and out number 1 for the Wildcats as Caden Smith walks back to the dugout, bringing on Bradley White the second, the shortstop. White coming up for his second at-bat tonight. He's 0 for 1, had a grounder in the first inning. He'll come on with a runner on first and 1 away now here at the bottom of the 3rd. We're still tied at 0 here at Wayne Yancey Field as Andrew Penny sends this one in. And this will be a little bit low, ball number 1. Penny now gets set, tries to pick off Pisola on first, unsuccessful as he's safe back in time. Before tonight, White had an average of 311 with 12 RBIs as he hits this one out behind the Lions dugout. we get ready now for the 1-1.
Now what you gonna do with it? Let's go. All right, let's go, Penny. Roll it.
White gets set to go, does not chase this one. This will be ball number 2. The 2-1 pitch falls just a little outside. This will be ball number 3, and White is now comfortably ahead of this one. Has some room to play with now as he gets ready for the 3-1. Runner on first, 1 out. As White gets a piece of this one and fouls it away behind us. And we now have a full count as the shortstop takes a few practice swings, walks back in the box. And we get ready to go here. Attempt to pick off Pisola again on first is unsuccessful. As White gets set to go once again for the 3-2. And this will be ball number 4 and a walk for the shortstop. This will bring him over to first, and this will send Pisola out onto second. Making way now for the third baseman, Aaron Stelligenis, coming for his second at-bat tonight. He struck out in the first. And he'll come on with a pretty comfortable situation. Runner on first and second with just 1 away at the bottom of the third. Stelligenis with the highest average on the Wildcat squad. Looking to come up with some sort of points here for Forrest, as he takes his first strike in this pitch. Andrew Penny picked up his 37th walk just a moment ago. Stelligenis gets set. He'll get just a piece of this one as he chops it down. Runners will advance, and this will be a huge error as the Harrison Pisola comes on in. And Bradley White will come on into home, and Stelligenis will take it for a triple, and another error will nearly send him home, but this is going to be a triple for the third baseman, and this will tack on 2 runs on error for the Wildcats. They're up now 2-0 here at the bottom of the third. Trevor Murray, the second baseman, coming on to the plate now for the Wildcats. Murray comes on with a runner on third. 1 out here at the bottom of the third. After the huge error from the Lions, give Wildcats 2 runs. First pitch is a ball. Murray gets set for the 1-0. This will be a little low in the dirt. This will be ball number 2. Murray had a single in the first and was able to steal base and make it as far as second. 1 for 1 tonight so far. Looking to make it 2 for 2. As this pitch will be ball number 3. And he has some room to work with as he gets ready for the 3-0. Runner on third, 1 out at the bottom of the third. Wildcats up 2-0. As Penny gets set with the windup and sends this one, and this will be ball number 4. And this will send Trevor Murray out onto first. Runners on the corners now for Tyler Thomas, number 11. Thomas coming onto the plate now with 19 RBIs under his belt. Plays his cards right, he could pick up at least a 20th as he has a runner just 90 feet away looking for run number 3.
I think tablecloths and depends on the centerpiece.
Thomas gets set to go. Runners on corners. 1 out here at the bottom of the third. First pitch will slide just to the outside. Ball number 1. Penny gets set to go, sends it, and this will be strike number 1 for Tyler Thomas. Thomas with a strikeout in the first inning. He is 0 for 1 coming into this at-bat, as he'll take a chop at this one, gets just a piece of it, and it'll kind of piddle down the third base line. Catcher gets ready for the 1-2.
So you said meet Thursday?
Thomas gets set for the 1-2. Runner goes to steal, and this will be in time as Trevor Murray will pick up a second base stolen tonight. This will be his 14th of the year. Thomas now has a runner on second and third. He gets ready again for the 1-2. 1 out here at the bottom of the third. Wildcats up 2-0. And Thomas will pick up strike number 3 and strikeout number 2 tonight for him. This will be the second out, making way for the first baseman, Tyler Rogers, number 8. Rogers struck out in the second inning. Looking to change his luck here as he now has a runner on second and third, but now 2 outs at the bottom of the third. His team leads it 2-0 right now. So he'll take the first pitch, and this will be ball number 1. Penny with his 5th strikeout of the night just mere moments ago. So he gets set for the 1-0. It'll slide a little too outside into the dirt. Ball number 2 now for Tyler Rogers. Rogers, the senior first baseman, average of .297 in coming into tonight's game. 1 home run under his belt, 14 RBIs. And the attempt to pick off the second baseman will be just slipped away, and this will send Aaron Stelligenis on home for the Wildcats to tack on another run. And I believe this is going to be the second error for the Lions tonight. Wildcats now up 3-0 as Rogers gets set for the 2-0. And a swing and a miss will be strike number 1. Rogers was wanting to chase that one just a little bit, but a big swing and a miss will bring up his first strike. So he gets set now for the 2-1. Wildcats leading it 3-0. As Penny gets set and sends this one. And Rogers gets just a piece of this one, flying over the Lions dugout. We get ready now for the 2-2. Penny wanting his 6th strikeout. And to put the inning away. And Rogers chases this one for strike number 3, and this will strike out and end the inning. Wildcats pick up 3 runs on errors over the Lions, so they lead it 3-0 going into the top of the 4th. Due up for the Lions will be Rowan Tarbert, Kieran Hemingway, and Austin Rayborn going into the 4th. Wildcats lead it 3-0. We'll be right back, folks. We welcome you back to Wayne Yancey Field. Getting ready for the top of the 4th inning in the first round of the 6A District 2 tournament here at Forest High School in Wayne Yancey Field. Wildcats leading it 3-0 going into the top of the fourth. And to lead off the inning will be the catcher, number 5, Rowan Tarbert. Tarbert 0 for 1 tonight. He grounded out in the first inning. So he takes ball 1. And he'll get a piece of this one. It'll bounce right back to the pitcher. And an easy pitch and catch will be out number 1 for the Wildcats. On plate now will be number 10, the first baseman, Kieran Hemingway. Hemingway had a fly out in the second as he gets ready to go now for bases empty, 1 away, the top of the fourth, his second at-bat. Wildcats lead at 3-0 as Ty Moody will throw this one right down the middle. Strike number 1 for Hemingway. Moody with 5 strikeouts so far tonight. As he winds up and sends this one a little too inside, ball number 1. Moody sends this one a little too low and inside. Bounces off the catcher's glove. This will be ball number 2. Hemingway coming into tonight's game. I beg your pardon, as he hits this one way up high. And Trevor Murray, the second baseman's there to grab this one. Out number 2 for the Lions. I was about to say that Hemingway, with an average of 292, 1 home run under his belt. But he gets walked back to the dugout, making way for the shortstop, number 18, Austin Rayborn. Rayborn walked in the second inning as he gets set to go. He'll take ball number 1. Two up, 2 down so far for the Lions, as Rayborn has bases empty, 2 away. And he'll take ball number 2. Was in a bunting formation. Guess it's more of a position rather than a formation. Rayborn hits this one into the fence near the dugout. Nearly hits number 14, Caleb Richards, who's on deck right now. Rayborn gets set down for the 2-1. Moody with the windup and sends it. And this will be strike number 2. Ty Moody with a chance to come up with strikeout number 6 here. Rayborn gets set. And this will be strike number 3 and strikeout number 6 for Mr. Moody on the mound. This will send the Lions back to the dugout rather quickly. It's 3 up, 3 down. We get set for the bottom of the 4th inning. Wildcats leading at 3-0 here in the round number 1 of the district tournament. We'll be right back, folks, getting ready for Colton Smith, Conor George, and Harrison Pisola. I'm Bridger Webb. You're watching Webb Sports Broadcasting. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Wayne Yancey Field as we get set for the bottom of the 4th. Number 16, the designated hitter, Colton Smith, coming onto the plate once again for the Wildcats. Smith had a fly out in the second inning as he leads off the bottom of the 4th here. And he'll take strike number 1. Wildcats leading it 3-0 here at the bottom of the 4th. 3 runs off of 1 hit for the Wildcats. 2 of the runs came off of an error by the Lions. As we get ready for the 1-1 now. Andrew Penny, the senior pitcher, still on mound for the Lions right now. 3 walks and 5 strikeouts. As a big swing and a miss will be strike number 2 for Colton Smith. I want to thank you again for tuning in tonight on Webb Sports Broadcasting. I'm Bridger Webb, coming to you live from Forest High School, Wayne Yancey Field, for the first round of the district tournament. As Colton Smith hits a worm burner out into second, and the second baseman just can't get a handle of this. This will be a base hit single for Colton Smith to lead off the inning for the Wildcats. Coming on plate will be Conor George now, who had a ground out in the second inning. Be the second hit tonight for the Wildcats. As the George gets ready now. Steps in the box. Gets a stance ready, and we're ready to go. As Penny gets set for the windup, sends it. And this will get tipped and fouled away. George steps back in. We get it ready to go for the 0-1. Runner on first. No outs here at the bottom of the fourth. As this gets bunted. Runner on first will advance over to second. And first baseman will be off the bag. This will be another base hit for the Wildcats. Conor George picks up his first hit of the night. This will advance Colton Smith out to second as well. The throw was in time. Everything was there. Just the first baseman took a little hop, and George, the right fielder, was able to step on the bag as he was midair. So a base hit for George, making way now for the center fielder, number 24, Harrison Pasola. Pasola walked in the third, was able to produce a run out of it. So he has a runner on first and second. No outs at the bottom of the fourth. Penny was about to take the pitch, but decided against it. Pasola in a bunting position as this one comes in a little too high. This will be ball number 1. Pasola now for the 1-0. This one will be a little high again. Ball number 2. Pasola gets set again now for the 2-0. Again, runner on first and second. No outs at the bottom of the fourth. An attempt to pick off the runner on second is unsuccessful. Center fielder gets set now for the 2-0. As the umpire calls this one, ball number 3. Pasola now ahead 3-0. And this one's going to get called strike number 1. Penny with 3 walks tonight so far, 5 strikeouts. And Pasola gets set now for the 3-1. And this will be ball number 4 and a walk. Walk number 4 for Andrew Penny. So bases loaded now for the left fielder, Caden Smith. Smith struck out in the 3rd inning. Smith comes onto the plate for his second at-bat. Bases loaded, no outs at the bottom of the 4th. And Smith in bunting formation. He'll tip and foul this one behind him for ball number 1. Left fielder Smith gets ready now for the 0-1. Second pitch sent his way is in the strike zone. Strike number 2, and we get set to go for the 0-2 now. That fielder with bases loaded, no outs. As Andrew Penny on the mound for the Lions. Wind up and sends it. And this will be low and outside, ball number 1. And Smith will take strike number 3. This will be his second strikeout tonight, and this will be out number 1 for the Wildcats. Strikeout number 7 for Andrew Penny. This will restart the batting order for the Wildcats. Bradley White, the second, the shortstop, coming on for his third at-bat. Like Pisola, he walked in the third inning, was able to produce another run off of it. As he comes in with bases loaded. And now 1 away here. So he will take ball number 1. Coming into tonight's game, White has 12 RBIs under his belt, has an opportunity to bump that number up a little bit. It's an attempt to pick off some runners will be unsuccessful. Coming into tonight's game, Andrew Penny's ERA is 2.02. So far he's got 4 walks, 7 strikeouts, as this will be strike number 1 for the shortstop. White gets set now for the 1-1. Wind up, sends it. This will be hit out into right field. And this looks like no, this will drop for a base hit. And this will send the runners from third on home. Runner from second on home. And this will be a single base hit. 2 RBIs here for Bradley White. Colton Smith and Conor George will come on home. Pisola will make it over to third. This will be 2 more runs for the Wildcats. They're up 5-0 right now off of 3 hits.
Now batting,
Aaron Stelligenis coming on to the mound now. Runners on the corners. Only 1 out here at the bottom of the 4th. Wildcats leading at 5-0 here in the first round of the district tournament. Stelligenis tripled in the 3rd inning, has an opportunity to come up with some more RBIs here as he takes ball number 1. Third baseman now gets set. Attempt to pick off runner on first is unsuccessful. Stelligenis now set in the box. Penny with the windup, sends it. And a swing and a miss will be strike number 1 for the third baseman. Stelligenis gets a piece of this one over to the shortstop. This will be a successful double play for the Lions, and this will retire the side. Lions needed some defensive plays, and they finally got it here, finally sending the Wildcats back into the dugout. Wildcats pick up 2 more runs off of this campaign here in this inning. So they lead it 5-0 going into the top of the 5th. Due up for the Lions will be Caleb Richards. Alejandro Valenzuela, and Nick Taylor. 2021 Marion County champs up 5-0. We'll be right back, folks. You're watching Webb Sports Broadcasting. Welcome back to Forest High School. Getting ready for the top of the 5th inning. Leading off for the Leon Lions will be the right fielder number 14, Caleb Richards. He chases this one for the swing and a miss, strike number 1. Ty Moody still on the mound for the Wildcats with 6 strikeouts coming in to the inning. Richards now getting ready for the 0-1. And this will be a little bit low. Good discipline. This will be ball number 1. And a swing and a miss for Richards will be strike number 2 as he steps out for the box momentarily. And Moody now gets set for the 1-2 pitch. The windup and sends this one in a strike 3. And strikeout number 7 for Ty Moody. 1 up, 1 down quickly for the Lions. Making way now for Alejandro Valenzuela, the designated hitter. Now, I know it's not Fun Fact Friday, but this is just too cool not to talk about. So the first ball gets a little bit low into the dirt, ball 1. Leon High School out in Tallahassee is one of the oldest high schools in the country. Leon High School was established in 1831. That is 14 years before Florida even became a state. Thought that was a little too cool to not talk about. So Valenzuela takes ball number 2, and we get set now for the 2-1. Ty Moody firing him off as we're already at the 3-1 now. And this will be ball number 4. And Valenzuela will walk for the second time tonight on ball number 4. Making way for Nick Taylor, the center fielder. Taylor struck out in the second inning. He's got a runner on first now and 1 away at the top of the 5th. Attempt to pick off the designated hitter is unsuccessful. Taylor still awaits his first pitch. Moody tries to pick off the runner once more. No good. Taylor gets set now for his first pitch. Moody with the windup sends this one. And this will be called ball number 1. Taylor gets set for the 1-0.
Come on, 10, you're 5 up. Let's go, babe.
Valenzuela makes it back to the bag in time. Off of the pickoff attempt. Taylor on plate again, gets set for the 1-0. Runner on first, 1 away at the top of the 5th. And strike number 1 for the center fielder. Wildcats leading at 5-0 at the top of the 5th. Now, whoever wins this game tonight, whether it be the Wildcats or the Lions, their next game will be round number 2, the semifinals. As Taylor hits this one, and this is going to be into the dugout. Like I was saying, the winner of this game will take on Childs High School, the number 1 seed from Tallahassee in the semifinals. That game would be tomorrow night at 6, and this will be played regardless of who wins tonight at Childs High School up in Tallahassee. Wildcats making a case to take the trip into Tallahassee as they lead 5-0 in the top of the 5th inning. Nick Taylor gets set for the 1-2. This one goes nearly over the hands of the catcher, so this will be ball number 2, and we get set for the even count. Center fielder gets set for the 2-2. This will be a live ball. This will send the runner on first over to second. Well, the live ball does in fact send Valenzuela over to second, but this will be strike 3 and out number 2 for Nick Taylor. So Philip Garcia, the right fielder, comes on to the plate now for his second at-bat with a runner on second and 2 away. Garcia struck out in the third, but he has a runner in scoring position to chip away at the deficit, potentially. First pitch sent his way is ball number 1. Garcia gets set for the 1-0. And Moody, with an attempt to pick off Valenzuela on second, will be unsuccessful. A quick timeout. Garcia, the freshman left fielder, steps back into the box. Garcia coming into tonight's game with 11 RBIs. He has a runner in scoring position. Could be 12 as he hits this one right nearly into the glove of the pitcher. He had to make a jump at that one. And Ty Moody will grab it and send it over to the first baseman, and this is out number 3. Great play from Ty Moody over to Tyler Rogers. This will retire the side. We get ready now for the bottom of the 5th inning. Trevor Murray, Tyler Thomas, and Tyler Rogers are due up for the Wildcats. The county champs lead at 5-0 going into the bottom of the 5th. We'll be right back, folks. You're watching Webb Sports Broadcasting. I want to thank you folks again for tuning in tonight on Webb Sports Broadcasting. I'm Bridger Webb, coming to you live from Wayne Yancey Field at Forest High School here in Ocala, Florida. If you like what you're watching and like what you're hearing so far, you too can have this for your high school sports, or any sports for that matter. For any booking inquiries, you can email us at webbsportsbroadcasting@yahoo.com. Again, for any booking inquiries, you can email us at webbsportsbroadcasting@yahoo.com. And you can also follow us on Twitter at Webb's Play-by-Play. And you can follow us on Twitter at Webb's Play-by-Play. You can also DM us there for any business inquiries if you so choose as well. For any news for Forest High School Baseball, you can follow them on Twitter at FHS Baseball News on Twitter. Again, that's FHS Baseball News. You can also follow Leon High School at Leon, Leon, HS Baseball. Again, you can follow them on Twitter at Leon HS Baseball. So we get ready for the bottom of the 5th inning. This is Trevor Murray due up first for the Wildcats to lead off. As Murray quickly takes strike number 1. Murray gets set for the 0-1. This will be just a hair low. Ball number 1. Big swing and a miss will be strike number 2 for the second baseman. Murray walked in the third and had a single in the first, as he won't chase this one. This will be ball number 2. Andrew Penny still on the mound for the Lions into the bottom of the 5th inning. So he gets set to go for the windup, sends it, and this will be sliding a little too outside. Ball number 3, and we have a full count to lead off the bottom of the 5th. Murray cracks this one out into right field, and the right fielder is there to make the play. Caleb Richards out there to send Murray back into the dugout. One up, one down is Tyler Thomas, number 11, the catcher, coming on to the plate once more for the Wildcats with 2 strikeouts to his name so far in tonight's game. Base is empty, 1 away at the bottom of the 5th. Wildcats lead at 5-0. And he'll take ball number 1. Tyler Thomas with the 1-0 quickly turns into the 2-0 as it slides nearly into the dirt again. Penny gets set, and he'll take strike number 1. Thomas fouls this one away. Over the fence, nearly hits my car. But it just scoots past, so I'll forgive him this time. As Thomas gets set now for the 2-2. Penny sends it. It gets chopped into the hand of the shortstop. And the first baseman just slips the ball out of his glove, and this will be a base hit single for Tyler Thomas. His first hit of the night. As Tyler Rogers, the first baseman, now coming on to the plate for the 3rd time tonight. He also has 2 strikeouts so far. But he's got a runner on first now and 1 away at the bottom of the 5th. Rogers gets set for the first pitch. And a swing and a miss will be strike number 1. Rogers with the 0-1. Lets this one fly out the strike zone, and we get set now for the 1-1. Thomas on first, creeping off the bag. Rogers will hit this one over to the shortstop. Shortstop bounces it off of his chest, and this will be a base hit for Tyler Rogers as the shortstop cannot get a handle of this one. Austin Rayborn letting the ball get away from him. That'll be the 4th error for the Lions tonight. This will be a single base hit off of it. So this is Colton Smith, the designated hitter, coming onto the plate now with a runner on first and second, 1 away. Smith had a single in the 4th that produced 1 of the 5 runs for the Wildcats. And the first pitch sent his way is low and outside. Smith gets set for the 1-0. Penny sends this one just a little high. Ball number 2. Penny sends this one a little too low. Ball 3 now. The designated hitter has some room to work with. Getting ready for the 3-0. Runner on first and second, 1 away. Bottom of the 5th. Wildcats lead at 5-0 in the first round of the district tournament. And Penny sends this one over for... Everybody thought it was ball number 4, but it looks like this was going to be strike number 1. So Smith now comes back into the box for the 3-1. And they're going to call this strike number 2. So just like that, we're at a full count. Smith now with the full count. Smith cracks this one out in the left field, and this will drop in time for a base hit. Will be more as the runner on second comes on home, and the runner on third will stay. So this will be an RBI double for Colton Smith. So this will be 6-0 for the Wildcats in the bottom of the fifth, off of the RBI double from Colton Smith. So the right fielder, number 3, Conor George, coming onto the plate. Coach Robbie Zimmerman walking onto the mound for the Lions, having a little powwow with his team. And we'll take a quick break, folks. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Wayne Yancey Field, folks. After the quick timeout from the Lions, we're getting ready to go. This is Conor George on the mound, on the plate, rather, for the Wildcats. He has a runner on second and third with 1 away. Andrew Penny still on the mound for the Lions as we get ready to go. And the first pitch sent to George's way will be a big swing and a miss. Strike number 1 for the right fielder. Right fielder again has 1 away. Runner on second and third at the bottom of the fifth. Swing and a miss will be strike number 2 for the right fielder as we get ready to go. Andrew Penny looking to come up with his 8th potential strikeout tonight. And George now gets set for the 0-2. And he'll get a piece of this one. It'll send it up into the air and over into the Wildcat dugout. But the shortstop is there to make the play. Beg your pardon, that's the third baseman, Tristan Turner, out there to make the play. So this will send Conor George back into the dugout for out number 2. Harrison Pasola, the center fielder, coming onto the plate now for the Wildcats. Pasola still has a runner on second and third now, 2 away here at the bottom of the fifth. As Penny gets set to go on the mound with the windup, sends this one. And this will be strike number 1 for Harrison Pasola. Wasn't able to check his swing in time. Second pitch sent Pasola's way is going to be low and in the dirt. This will be... Now it looks like Pasola took a little bit too much of a swing at that one, so this is going to be the 0-2 now for Pasola. This one will be a little low and outside. So we get set now for, looks like the 2-1 according to the scoreboard here at Wayne Yancey Field. And they'll call this one strike number 2, and we get set now for the even count at 2. Pasola now gets ready to go for the 2-2, and this will be outside. Ball number 3, and Pasola will get ready to go for the full count at the bottom of the fifth. Runner on second and third, 2 away. Penny wants to come up with his 8th strikeout tonight. The mound with the windup and sends this one. And this will be strike number 3, and in fact strikeout number 8 for Andrew Penny. So this will send the Wildcats back to the dugout. We get ready to go for the top of the 6th inning. Due up will be Eddie Castillo, Andrew Penny, and Rowan Tarbert to lead off the top of the 6th. Wildcats leading it 6-0. We'll be right back, folks. You're watching Webb Sports Broadcasting. Welcome back to Wayne Yancey Field, folks. You're getting ready for the top of the 6th inning. This is number 22, the second baseman, Eddie Castillo, getting ready for his third at-bat tonight. Castillo is 0 for 2. He struck out in the third inning, had a fly out in the first, as he'll get set to go for the 2-0. Castillo smacks this one out into left field. Left fielder was out there to try and make a play, but this is going to be fouled out. Ty Moody still on the mound for the Wildcats. As Castillo walks his way back onto the plate. Castillo now for what will be the 1-1. Batter calls a quick timeout, steps out of the box. Moody sends this one. It'll be a line drive out into the honey spot as Castillo comes up with a base hit single to lead off the inning for the Lions. This may be the start that they need to get things turned around, as they now trail 6-0 going into the top of the 6th. That's the first base hit tonight for the Lions, as Andrew Penny, number 4, the pitcher, comes back onto the mound. This one will be just a little high, ball 1. Moody with 7 strikeouts tonight so far. Also with only 2 walks here as he gets set to go to take on his counterpart in Andrew Penny, pitcher for the Lions. A wild pitch will potentially send Castillo over to second, and it successfully does. Trevor Murray wasn't able to get quite the hand on it. So Castillo now on second. So Penny with a runner on second and no outs here in the top of the 6th as we get ready now for the 2-0. Moody with the windup and sends it. Penny will hit this one sky high into the air. Bradley White's under it, and he makes the play, and this will send Andrew Penny back to the dugout. Rowan Tarbert, the catcher, coming onto the plate for the 3rd time tonight for the Lions. Senior catcher with 22 RBIs, 2 home runs coming into tonight's game, and he's 0 for 2 so far. 2 grounds in the 1st and 4th. The runner on second, and now 1 away at the top of the 6th. First pitch sent his way will be ball number 1. Senior catcher gets set for the 1-0. And this will be tipped and fouled into the dirt below him. Slightest piece of that one will bring up the 1-1 count. Moody gets set for the 1-1 pitch. Windup sends it, and this will be ball number 2. Tarbert gets set. Moody with the windup and sends this one. This will send just a little outside, ball 3 now. Moody in danger of bringing up his 3rd walk of the night. With just 1 away at the top of the 6th. And this will in fact be ball number 4, and Tarbert will walk. be the third walk of the night for Ty Moody, his 30th of the season. As head coach Jed Yancey walks his way over to the mound. Woody's looking to shake off some of that stress there. So runner on first and second will be the situation here for Kieran Hemingway, the first baseman who's about to make his way onto the plate. One out at the top of the sixth. Wildcats leading it 6-0 right now. 6 runs off of 4 hits for the Wildcats. Meanwhile, the Lions of Leon High School with no runs, 1 hit, 4 errors so far. As Kieran Hemingway will approach the batter's box. Ty Moody remains on the mound, and we'll get ready to go for Hemingway's third at-bat. He had 2 flyouts in the second and fourth. Hemingway with 1 home run so far this season. As he just gets a piece of this one over to Stelligenis. Runner on first is out and not in time for the double play. So Castillo will make his way over to third base. Tarbert will make his way back to the dugout, and Kieran Hemingway picks up the second run for the Lions tonight. Number 18, Austin Rayborn, on plate now with runners on the corner, 2 away at the top of the sixth. Junior shortstop looking to bring the runner on home from third. Try and chip away at the deficit. They trail 6-0 at the top of the sixth. The first pitch is a big swing and a miss. Strike number 1 for the shortstop. Ty Moody on mound for the Wildcats. Windup sends it. This is going to be hit out into right field. And the right fielder's not able to come up with the ball. This will be extra bases for the batter, and this will be a double. But this will bring 2 runners on home in the form of Eddie Castillo and Kieran Hemingway. So this will be a double, 2 RBIs for Austin Rayborn. So off of that double, Leon now scores 2 runs, so they're trailing 6-2 now. Able to pick up a hit off of that one and 2 runs as Caleb Richards, the right fielder now for the Lions. I beg your pardon, this is number 19. This is Kai Blanton. Pinch hitting tonight. So he gets set for the 0-1. And this will be strike number 2 for the pinch hitter. Blanton gets set for the 0-2. Runner on second, 2 away at the top of the sixth. Moody looking to put an end to this, and Blanton calls timeout. Moody looking for his 8th strikeout. He could get it right here with 1 good pitch. Blanton gets set. Moody with the windup sends it. And this will be a swing and a miss in strike number 3 for Blanton. And this will be strikeout number 8 for Ty Moody. The Lions able to pick up a little bit of offense, able to come up with a couple runs and 2 hits off of that one. Beg your pardon, 3 hits on the inning and 2 runs. They trail 6-2 going into the bottom of the 6th. Due up for the Wildcats will be Caden Smith, Bradley White II, and Aaron Stelligenis. Wildcats looking to punch their ticket to Tallahassee to take on Childs. They'll continue their campaign tonight going into the 6th here momentarily. I'm Bridger Webb, folks. You're watching Webb Sports Broadcasting. We'll take a quick break and be right back. Welcome back to Wayne Yancey Field, folks. Getting ready for the bottom of the 6th inning. This is the left fielder, number 18, Caden Smith, coming on plate for the Wildcats for his 3rd at-bat. He struck out twice so far. And the Lions make a pitching change, as Smith will tip and foul this one away. On the mound now for the Lions will be number 12, Joey Bramblett, the junior pitcher. 0-0 record coming in tonight's game with an ERA of 1.85, 22.2 innings pitched, 14 walks, 17 strikeouts, and he has allowed 1 home run coming into tonight's game. As we will get ready to go for what's going to be the 2-0. Smith now picks up ball number 3. Umpire actually calls it the 2-1. So the 2-1 pitch now for Smith. And now make that the 3-1. Freshman left fielder gets set for the 3-1. And he will take strike number 2. We have a full count to lead off the inning for the Wildcats. And this will be strike number 3 and the 3rd strikeout tonight for Caden Smith. Send him back to the dugout, restarting the batting order for the Wildcats. Bradley White, the second, the shortstop, coming on to the plate now.
Now batting, Bradley White, the second.
Shortstop had a grounder in the 1st inning. He walked in the 3rd and had a single in the 4th. So pick up the foul ball. This will be now the 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away at the bottom of the 6th. Wildcats are leading at 6-2 right now. As White gets a piece of this one, this will be down the 3rd base line. And it just scoots on the outside of the 3rd base line. This will be a foul ball and bring White back onto the plate. Getting ready for the 0-2 now. White back in the box, ready to go. White gets a piece of this one out into, looked like it was out in the outfield, but the first baseman's there to make the play. Kieran Hemingway was there to grab the ball for the 2nd out. Aaron Stelligenis on plate for the Wildcats for his 4th at-bat tonight. Stelligenis had a grounder in the 4th. As he steps in, we're ready to go. Stelligenis with bases empty and 2 away. Stelligenis get a piece of this one out into right field, and this will be an easy catch for the right fielder out there. It's Caleb Richards to send Stelligenis back. 3 up, 3 down. Quick work for the Lions as they get ready to go for the top of the 7th inning. Due up will be Caleb Richards, Alejandro Valenzuela, and Nick Taylor. They have a chance to turn this game around. They trail 6-2 going into the top of the 7th. Wildcats looking to keep them at bay as they have an opportunity this inning to punch their ticket to face Childs High School in Tallahassee tomorrow night. Now, whoever wins this game will move on to the semifinals of the 6A District 2 tournament. Childs High School awaits in Tallahassee as the number 1 seed. That game will be played tomorrow, 4/28, at 6 p.m. at Childs High School in Tallahassee. I want to thank you folks for tuning in tonight on Webb Sports Broadcasting. I'm Bridger Webb, coming to you from Wayne Yancey Field here at Forest High School, home of the Marion County champions in the Forest High School Wildcats. And if you like what you hear so far, you like what you're watching, you can have this for your sporting events as well. For any booking inquiries, you can email us at websportsbroadcasting@yahoo.com. And you can contact us for any booking inquiries at websportsbroadcasting@yahoo.com. And you can also follow us on Twitter at websplay-by-play. Top of the 7th coming at you here in just a few moments, folks. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Wayne Yancey Field. We're getting ready for the top of the 7th. This is Alejandro Valenzuela on the plate for the Lions. He just takes his second ball in a row. Ty Moody still on the mound for the Wildcats. Looking to pitch the entire game tonight as he throws the first strike the designated hitter's way. Valenzuela has 2 walks so far in tonight's game, as Ty Moody pitches the third ball. We get ready now for the 3-1 to lead off the top of the 7th. And this will be ball number 4 and the third walk for Alejandro Valenzuela. Fourth walk tonight for Ty Moody. Center fielder number 23, Nick Taylor, coming onto the plate again for his third at-bat tonight. Senior center fielder with 2 strikeouts so far coming into this at-bat. He's got a runner on first and no outs at the top of the 7th. Wildcats looking to put this one away. And Ty Moody picks up strike number 1. The Wildcats come up with 3 outs this inning. They'll take a big old trip to Tallahassee tomorrow night for the semifinals of the district tournament. Ty Moody sends it. And for strike number 2, Moody with an opportunity to pick up his 9th strikeout tonight. Taylor gets set for the 0-2. And a swing and a miss will be strikeout number 3 for Nick Taylor. And strikeout number 9 for Ty Moody. He still has a little bit left in the tank. Making way now for number 25, the right fielder, Philip Garcia. Garcia also 0 for 2 so far. He struck out in the 3rd, had a grounder in the 5th. Garcia with a runner on first, 1 away at the top of the 7th. Wildcats 2 outs away from winning this one. And Moody picks up strike number 1. Garcia gets set for the 0-1. Hits this one, a line drive out to right field. This will drop for a base hit. Valenzuela will run over to third. This will be a single base hit for Garcia. Just what the Lions needed here at the top of the 7th. Eddie Castillo will restart the order for the Lions. He comes on, runners on the corner, 1 out at the top of the 7th. They're still trailing 6-2 at the top of the 7th. A couple good hits, and this game could get a little interesting here. As Castillo gets ready to go. Strike number 1 sent his way. Castillo had a single last inning. He was able to produce 1 of the 2 runs. So he gets ready now for the 0-1. Runners on the corners, 1 away at the top of the 7th. Castillo smacks this one out in the left field. This is going pretty long, and this will be fouled away. Caden Smith chasing after this one. From our perspective, it looked pretty fair, but it did trail out of the third base line. So Castillo will come back, getting ready for the 0-2. Runners on the corner and 1 away. Lions dugout, cheering on the second baseman as he gets ready for the 0-2. Ty Moody on the mound. Wind up, sends it, and this will be ball number 1. Castillo now for the 1-2. And he'll hit and foul this one away behind us. Foul ball bounces away right into my back door. We get ready now for the 1-2.
Now it's personal.
Castillo will not chase the slider. He count back at even at 2. We get ready to go. Moody on the mound. Looking to come up with strikeout number 10 as he hits and fouls this one away. Right into the bleachers here beside us. He'll hit and foul this one away. Castillo is hitting cars, nearly hitting people in the stands. But that's the price you pay when you're sitting in the so-called splash zone here on a baseball field. Now, I must say, out of this whole season, that's the only time my car has been hit, so I think I'm doing pretty good so far. But Castillo now for the 2-2. And he'll hit and foul this one down the third baseline. Castillo coming up with a good at-bat. As he's keeping himself alive here, keeping the Lions alive as well. As Moody's still looking to come up with his 10th strikeout. And he'll get ready for the 2-2 pitch once more. And timeout's called. Castillo will step out the box. For a brief moment, steps back in, and we are set to go once more. Moody sends it. This will be a line drive out to the shortstop, and nearly gets the runner on third out as well. But this will be out number 2. Line drive out to Bradley White will be out number 2. And Andrew Penny, the pitcher, getting ready for his 4th at-bat. Wildcats 1 out away from winning this one. Penny's got a runner on the corners and 2 away at the top of the 7th. Penny is 0 for 3 tonight. And he'll take a quick timeout and step out the box. Penny gets set, as does Moody. And another timeout is quickly called. Penny gets set. 2 away at the top of the 7th. Line drive out into center field will drop for a base hit. This will bring the runner from third on home. Another hit and another run for the Lions. They chip away at the deficit. They now have it 6-3. This will advance Garcia out to second. So Rowan Tarbert will come on to the plate now. And Ty Moody will hand the ball over to head coach Jed Yancey. And he will make it back to the dugout. What a night for Ty Moody. Coming up with 9 strikeouts tonight. What a night for Ty Moody. What a season for Ty Moody as well. Coming into tonight's game with 44.1 innings pitched, 2.05 ERA. 73 strikeouts for the season, 31 walks. Ratio is through the roof for Mr. Moody, the senior pitcher. Closing the night for the Wildcats will be number 1, Brady Vowinkle, the junior pitcher. Has a record of 2-0, 2.28 ERA, 30.2 innings pitched. Coming into tonight's game with 12 walks, 25 strikeouts. Now he will come into a situation with runners on the corners and 2 away at the top of the 7th inning. Wildcats just need 1 walk. Or 1 out, I beg your pardon, 1 out to put this game away. And they will travel to Childs High School tomorrow night in Tallahassee. Now, I believe I said runners on the corners. I was incorrect in saying so. There's a runner on first and second, 2 away at the top of the 7th. Wildcats leading it 6-3. Leon High School with 3 runs off of 4 hits with 4 errors tonight so far. Wildcats with 6 runs off of 4 hits and 0 errors as Vowinkle will continue to warm up. So we'll let him finish warming up, folks. We'll be right back. You're watching Webb Sports Broadcasting. We'll be back for the rest of the top of the 7th. And we're back. Vowinkle is warmed up. We're ready to go. Rowan Tarbert, the catcher, is getting ready to go for his 4th at-bat. Got a runner on first and second, 2 outs at the top of the 7th. And first pitch is ball number 1. Tarbert gets set for the 1-0. And Vowinkle will pick up strike number 1. Vowinkle gets set for the 1-1 pitch. Here we go. Vowinkle sends it. Strike number 2, a big swing and a miss from the catcher. Senior catcher with 22 RBIs, 2 home runs. And he faces now a 1-2. 2 away at the top of the 7th. Wildcats could win this one right here. Vowinkle sends it. And this is strike number 3, and that is the ball game, folks. Your final score, the Leon Lions 3 and the Forest High School Wildcats 6. The Wildcats will win the round 1 quarterfinals of the 6A District 2 quarterfinals. And the Wildcats punch their ticket to take on Childs High School tomorrow night, the number 1 seed in Tallahassee. They will travel to Tallahassee tomorrow to take on Childs. The Timberwolves will await as the number 1 seed. What a season so far for the Wildcats. What a game tonight. An absolute slugfest between these 2 teams. The Lions will end tonight with 3 runs, 4 hits, 4 errors. Meanwhile, the Wildcats will end the night with 6 runs, 4 hits, and 0 errors. And the Wildcats are quarterfinal champions. The Barron County champions will again take on Childs High School tomorrow night at 6 p.m. in Tallahassee for the 6A District 2 semifinals. So Wildcats will improve their postseason tournament record to 21-25. Still 0-4 in the finals. This is their first appearance in the postseason since 2018. And they're looking to bring it all the way home as the Wildcats will have a big night and a big day ahead of them tomorrow. Well, folks, I want to thank you for tuning in tonight on Webb Sports Broadcasting. I'm Bridger Webb, coming to you from Wayne Yancey Field. Now, you can follow us at Webb's Play-by-Play. You can also email us for any booking inquiries you may have at webbsportsbroadcasting@yahoo.com. You can also follow Forest High School for any news and updates on their team as they take on Childs High School tomorrow night on Twitter at FHS Baseball News. Again, that's at FHS Baseball News to follow Forest High School on Twitter. You can also follow Leon High School on Twitter at LeonHS Baseball. Again, you can follow the Lions on Twitter at Leon, Leonhs Baseball on Twitter. Well, the county champs take it 6-3. They move on to the semifinals. I want to thank you folks for tuning in again tonight. I'm Bridger Webb from Webb Sports Broadcasting. We will see you folks down the road. Have a great night, everybody.